We are here at the Aquarium in Moody Gardens here in Galveston, Texas. It was a very, very interesting sign, and I'm very excited as this is the largest public aquarium in Texas. Unfortunately, something else to mention is that today is the last major day of our trip to Houston, Texas. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too. So, this is the last major day here for our trip before we go back to Phoenix tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this video for the aquarium in Rainforest in Galveston, Texas. This area right here is where we are for the rainforest and the aquarium. This is the campus map for the campus of Moody Gardens. Very big area. Over here looks like some kind of a vehicle with a spinning propeller, which looks very cute. And this is supposed to be some kind of a vehicle that goes underwater. And over here is the model of a turtle as well as a sign, which is very hard to see at the moment, but I'll read it to you. The top says, "Turtles About Town, Galveston, Texas, Moody Gardens," and the turtle's name of this is Queen of the Sea. These are penguins, and it looked like we missed some penguin, jumping out of the water, unfortunately. A penguin just playing around, that is so cute. There's a lot of penguins down there. Oh, it's flapping its wing. That is so adorable. There's one trying to swim. That is just so adorable. Looks like some of these penguins down here are the king penguin. There's also gentoo penguins as well, which I think... Oh, here's a big penguin right there.
Is she coming up to get photos?
Okay. Whoa! Big wave in the water. These penguins over here are the rock hoppers, and that's what my brother said they were the rock hoppers.
If you look over there, those are the southern ones, the ones on the rock.
Okay.
Or well, the one that the trainer was just talking to.
All the tails. Like, it was wagging its little tail. That is just cute. Wow.
I'm trying to get a good one. You put some video with my phone.
One of them went down. Oh. I don't know if I got that or not, but it just jumped onto that rock up there. Can we get any over here? Oh, here's one. Very small looking because of the glass. Wow. That's one of the two sharks that are in there. Not sure where the other one is, and it's gone. There it is again. This is the skeleton of a penguin, and over here is the skeleton of a bald eagle. Oh, it's coming straight towards us. Me. Oh man, look at that pretty penguin. This is an artificial reef, and it's actually a replica of the natural reefs. And this is actually interactive so that you can touch it if you wanted to. Now I realize it feels very interesting. Wow. The Southern Pacific is actually home to many coral reefs. Here's a picture of one that's found near the surface, and here's one that is way deep underwater. This is the view of real coral. You can see that some of the parts of it are moving, either because they're actually moving or it's the water flow from filtration above. It's still very cool to see. And you can see this dory down there, kind of like yesterday. Here's some more of some kind of reef as well. And it looks like it's towering upward. Very cool. Not sure what that is. Oh man.
And another fish.
That's a beautiful great white shark. It's even coming close to us.
unicorn fish. I know. That should be their name. Unicorn fish.
Look at that massive horn on that fish right there.
They should be called unicorn fish.
Here's another one.
Huh? Yeah. Unicorn. That's the one I got.
So it seems that Dory from the Finding Nemo movies is a Pacific blue tang. I never knew that's what Dory was. I knew that Nemo and his dad was a clownfish, but not Dory. Man, these are some big jellyfish. Of course, they get even bigger. Look at these long things that sting, the tentacles it look like. Those are some long ones. Look at these unique colored jellyfish. These are called Pacific sea nettle. Oh, you missed it, y'all. There it goes, there it goes. These are the California sea lion, y'all. Here's one standing on guard of the rock.
Oh, gorgeous. That was the seal.
Here it is, here it is. Oh my gosh. Whoa! Wow. There they come again. That is just adorable. I think they're gonna do something. The seals are still being stubborn. They're still being stubborn. That is just amazing. What seals can do. Oh, it shook. They shook their head to get all that water off.
Yes. And then the cat, and then the cat. Yes. No, it's just me and him. Was he? He must be a baby.
So that shark you were just seeing, and that we saw earlier, is called the banded hound shark. That's a very weird looking creature, which is cool.
I didn't really understand you. I didn't see it.
That fish is just clinging on to the wall of the water area. This is the sea star. There it is. That right here is a skeleton model of the harbor seal. And the really larger one is the northern fur seal. That is one big one. That is big. Oh my gosh. Wonder if the big one is going to be coming back again. Whoa. That is just one big seal. There it is. Just appreciate the massive size of that beauty. That right there is a sea lion, everyone. That's a big one. And the smaller is the seal, the harbor seal. Here we are back on the other side of the artificial reefs. Very, very cool. Feels very, very interesting. Oh, this is... The water is below freezing.
Only the biologists can care for them.
Yep. So these rays, they have a very carefully monitored diet. So we need to be able to keep track of who's eating what. Hello, welcome to the mangrove, guys. If you want to pet a ray, we ask that you please wash your hands before putting your hands in the water. It could be a 2-finger touch only on the ray's back. You don't want to touch their heads or their tails. You want to just watch the rays, that's also done as well. We're feeding the cow nose over here if you want to watch.
Yeah, I worked with them for a little while. They're it's Arctic submarine.
You don't want to touch the fish, just don't touch the fish.
And so I had to work with a bunch of fish. I worked with
No,
I got the 80 crabs that I had to work with for a while.
and they have their sample.
The Arctic subdivision.
We're going to let him think he is the world's hide and seek champion.
Here's one coming on the other side.
They had those. They only had those temporary. So I only had to work with them.
So you'll notice that we have two very different body plans looking at these rays. And looking at them, you can actually tell a lot about their lifestyle based on their shape. So if they're very round and flat, and their eyes are on the top of their head, they're a benthic species. They live on the ocean floor. If you want to pet some rays, please wash your hands first. So as you can see, some of them will even bury themselves in sand like our friend Jarvis over there. That is how they hide from predators. So the Atlantic rays, the yellow rays, the Southern rays, and even a lot of freshwater rays have a similar body plan because they all are.
We're not petting you, sorry.
Wow. Just 3 little sharks chilling out on the bottom of the water. We are now in night vision mode, but there's a bit of sunken ship. Very cool. And then you can notice there's a creepy skeleton. Yeah, it's definitely creepier like that. Go ahead. hard to see, unfortunately, but
But
here's a better view of the turtle flying. Over here are some paintings of what look like penguin flippers. Very cool. Like the feet of the penguin. That's beautiful. We are now at the rainforest attraction. Doesn't look like much now, but there'll sure be a lot soon. That's cool. And that's the rainforest right there. Some kind of a frog in there, it looks like. This last animal you saw was the prehensile-tailed skink. It's actually one of the most unique lizards, and they can use their tails to grasp onto branches, and they can also maintain balance. They're one of the largest species of skink, and it actually gives birth to offspring. It was hard to see, but that animal up there was the Prevost squirrel. They can talk to each other with trills and whistles, and they also signal by raising their tails. They're also good climbers and leapers, and that is shown by jumping from tree to tree. The striking striped squirrel can either be found sleeping in a ball or having a snack. It lives in the forests of Southeast Asia, and it eats fruit, nuts, seeds, flowers, insects, and bird eggs. These are bees in live action, working to collect the honey and also turn it from wax into honey. It's not over here in the lowlands, but this exhibit is home to the giant river otter. Although these animals weren't over here at the moment, these are the giant river otters. People in South America call them Los Lobos del Rio, the river wolves. They hunt in packs, like their name calls them. River otters also swim using their webbed feet and powerful tails. They also live in riverbank dens or under fallen logs. They live in the rivers and creeks of South America, and they eat fish and shellfish. After going upstairs, we were able to see the otters a lot better than when we were downstairs. It looks like it's about to get out. Oh, that is just adorable. And it stopped. This reminds me of the biosphere in Tucson. There's some flamingos up
I
there.
don't think they're flamingos. Hang on. I'm looking at you through them. Hi, David. I can see you.
So what kind of animal is this, man? So what kind of animal is this, man? So this is what now?
A white-faced Rocky monkey.
White-faced socky monkey? Wow.
But only the male has the white face.
Oh.
That's our female.
Okay, so this is a female because the white face is actually only on the males, according to a worker.
Over there.
Oh,
Really.
this is the other of the two white-faced monkeys. This is the male, so you can definitely see the white face. There's some bats. Okay. Well.
They're Malcohawk birds. And the female has a yellow eye, and the male has a blue eye. And
So-
they keep them in this enclosure because the other birds in the rainforest are kind of bullying them.
Oh man.
So they're in here so they'll be protected.
Wow.
Okay?
Thank you. So yeah, that down there is very beautiful. Aww. Some of these are the Rodriguez fruit bat. They live on Rodriguez Island in the Indian Ocean. In the 1970s, cyclones and logging destroyed many of the trees that they roost and feed on. And unfortunately, there were fewer than 100 of these bats in the wild. There's been a restoration project to help the bats rebound to a population of more than 3,000. Breeding programs on the island and also zoos around the world also protect the bats and ensure that they would survive if a natural disaster were to occur. This is the entrance to an ant colony. It looks like they're going down to get some plants. They're traveling throughout this corridor, which is probably hard to see. Oh, there's a couple ants right there. This is a diagram of what a colony for the leafcutter ants look like. They have different chambers where they live, store, and even, I don't know, they do store lots of stuff and also live down there. These ants find leaves and flowers and they carry them back to the colony on back. There are other ants that would mash but not eat before feeding it to fungus and clearing away debris. The fungus, which is not the leaves or flowers, becomes food for the ants. These grocery getters are on the move, so keep an eye out. You may see them again. And what's even more impressive is that it carries 10 times the weight in leaves. It may not seem like much to us, but if you weigh 80 pounds, that would be like you lugging a piano, plus a big stack of music books. So definitely impressive power for these ants. Next up on our tour of the rainforest building attractions is the axolotls. Fun fact, my brother actually loves axolotls, and I'll share more information with you guys as soon as we get there. This up here is the Panamanian golden frog. There's one on the bottom. This is in night vision at the moment because it is way too dark in here. But this is about something called the pygmy slow loris. They may look but cute and cuddly, but these primates can protect themselves against predators with poison. They secrete a substance that becomes very toxic when mixed with saliva. Their bite is definitely worse than their bark. Native peoples try to avoid this animal since this poison can harm them too. Wow, definitely gotta be aware of that. These were the Trinidad tarantulas.
Come here.
Not sure what kind though. It's hard to see from the water, but this is the archerfish. Has a groove in the roof of its mouth and a ridge on its tongue. Together, it forms a tube through which it can spit water like a high-pressure squirt gun. It also has very great eyesight, so it can aim despite the refraction or visual distortion created where water and air meet. 5 feet away from an archerfish from 5 feet away, an archerfish can knock an insect out of the air and into the water, and then gobble it up. Sometimes it thinks a feather or other object can be a potential meal. That was the Komodo dragon, which is one of the largest species of lizard in the world, with the males being larger than the females. They can grow to 10 feet long and weigh over 150 pounds. Despite their size, they can move very fast at top speeds of 13 miles per hour. Sharp teeth and claws aren't the only things that make these dragons deadly. Dozens of different bacteria strains live in their saliva, and anything bitten by one of those usually dies within a week, even if the prey manages to escape the initial attack. It lives in the 5 islands of Indonesia, including Komodo Island, and eats large animals such as deer, pigs, water buffalo, and carrion. Unfortunately, it is endangered. This interesting looking plant is called the prayer plant. It is around 100 species. Some used as meat wraps for flavoring, some are used medicine-wise, and few have very starchy tuberous roots that can be eaten. Some also have leaves large enough to be used as thatch. In some areas, fishermen line their catch baskets with those leaves to help preserve the catch. Oh man, there's the ocelot up ahead. So while we didn't see the ocelot in the area, we are able to see some information about it. They are marked with patches, rings, and spots. Those patterns help them to blend into the many leaves and shrubs where they sleep during the day, so the predators cannot see them. Male ocelots also mark their territories to scare off other males. Ocelots once raged in Louisiana through Texas and Arizona into Mexico. Today, 100 live in the United States, most in scrubland and refuges in the lower Rio Grande Valley. However, conservation groups are working with landowners to preserve and restore habitats. They live in Mexico, Central and South America, and parts of Texas. They eat rabbits, rodents, lizards, frogs, birds, and fish. And this is the scale compared to the average person.
Did you see this flower growing on this tree?
That's cool. These plants you saw just a minute ago, or a second ago, were the Bringallade family. With over 3,000 species, it is one of the largest sets of families of plants. They come in many shapes and colors, often with bright, showy flowers. The center of some can hold 2 gallons of water and provide habitat for tadpoles, frogs, toads, lizards, and insects. One brongolade is grown commercially for food, and that is, fun fact, the pineapple. Look at that one pretty bird. There it goes, going down. There's some weird bird showing its backside. It's turning, or not. Wow.
The reptile.
There's some turtles down there. And here comes a fish.
South America.
So these are what again?
Gray-feathered trumpeters.
Gray-feathered trumpeters.
Trumpeters.
Trumpeters,
Like
okay.
trumpet?
Yeah. Wow, that is just cute. And especially how they look like balls.
They're not afraid of anything.
I know, they're
Because
definitely
this is their
not.
home, their place.
This is the green anaconda, which is one of the world's heaviest snakes. Unfortunately, they are slow on land, but on the water, they become swift, stealthy hunters. They lurk submerged underwater, just eyes and nostrils showing, waiting for their prey to pass by. They grab everything from birds, mammals, and other reptiles with sharp teeth, then wrap and tighten their body around the prey until it suffocates. Its jaws are hinged so they can open wide, and it can swallow an animal much bigger than its head. They live in northern South America, and they, to reiterate, birds, reptiles, and mammals. Here is the scale, different than a human. This is the blue duiker, which its mini deer's name rhymes with hiker. It's actually the smallest of the duikers, which also diagonal slash marks on their face are actually scent glands that they use to mark their territories. Duikers eat fallen fruit, or the fruit that monkeys throw out of their trees. They dive into bushes to hide from predators. They live in Central and Southern Africa, and their diet is fruits, flowers, and leaves. This is their size compared to a human. That's a cute looking bird. This over here is the sailfin lizard, which uses their large but flat toes as long as strong tails to swim. Males have a sail-like crest on their tail, which helps propel them through the water, and is also used in display to attract their female counterparts. They live in the Philippines, and they eat plants, fruits, and insects. This is the scale compared to the size of an average human. And here's a picture down below. This is the bushmaster, which lies hidden and waiting to attack its prey. These so-called pit vipers, named for the heat-sensing organs found in pits in the front of their eyes, inject venom to kill their prey. They live in Central and Southern America, and they eat anything that is small animals. This is the size compared to an average human, and this is the picture down below. That roach you saw just a second ago is the giant cave roach, and there's another one right there too. This is a Brazilian white-knee tarantula. It looks very, very hairy. This is the axolotl. Wow. This is a better view of another axolotl inside the tank. Chris knows a lot about axolotls compared to me, so I'm going to leave it to him to tell you guys about the axolotls.
Well, first, they are very endangered species.
Yeah, that is
They
very
live
true.
around, I think it was Mexico, and if parts of their body, like, fall off or get bitten off, they can regrow them back.
Wow, that
And
sounds cool.
Also, they can give birth to a lot of young axolotls at a time. I think I read that it was like 1,000 at a time.
Ooh, that all sounds pretty cool. Thank you,
Also,
Christopher.
Those are brown axolotls, but there are many, many more. There's even some that glow in the dark.
Wow. That is very, very cool, Christopher. Thank you so much for sharing, y'all. So yeah, everyone give a round of applause for my brother. He actually wants to be a marine biologist. Isn't that right, Chris?
Yep.
So, I'm in high school, I'm 11th grade, and we're still figuring out what career I want. So, that would be interesting to see the path, path of life that we all take. So, that's it for the axolotls. It's a pelican. These are the otters up close. And they're gone. They're getting up. And they're gone. That's going to do it for today, folks. I just think this was an amazing experience for the final full day here in Galveston, Texas. I'll see you in the next video, which will be flying back to Phoenix, Arizona from Houston Hobby. I hope you enjoyed this 7-day trip that we had, and tomorrow will be the final day. Peace out, y'all.
Another one. Want to see? Let's see it. And it's a perfect penny.
Wow, that's
You
pretty
can
cool.
see a better version of it up there.
Which one?
It's the middle one. And we're gonna get one more, which is the skeleton. And then it folds in and gets made. And then comes out and we get bones.
Wow.
So it's a T-Rex and bones.
Okay, that's gonna do it for today. Peace out.